Hey guys, it's me again. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm not going to be doing a build video today. I'm not going to be doing a review today. I am going to be having a little bit of a rant and then a vlog. So let's get the bad out of the way first. I have been noticing on the news that there have been a couple incidents where people have had their vapes blow up in their face. I can't help but think that when this is happening, these people didn't have a clue what they were doing. Alright, you got a lot of these people out there who are cloud chasing. And you get these people that are new to vaping that want to do it. So they pick up a mod, they pick up a dripper, and they go home and they slap a build on it, and they don't have any clue as to what the resistance is, what the batteries can handle, because nobody explained it to them. Nobody took the time. You know, a lot of the vape shops around, you know, not a majority of them, but a lot of vape shops are out there that do not give any explanation into rebuilding, into battery safety, resistance safety, Ohm's law, things like that. You know, if you own a vape store or work at one and you get somebody new either to vaping altogether or to rebuildables and mods, it is your responsibility to make sure that they know what they're getting into. All right, it is your responsibility first and foremost to know what you are selling. All right, there are quite a few stores where people don't know the safety. They don't know what is safe and what's not, and they're selling this to people without the proper information. All right, if you own a vape store or work at one, it is your responsibility to make sure these people know what they're getting into. At the very least, tell them where to go to find the information. All right. When I was working at the Vapor Hut or at Zook's here in Memphis, you know, I'd have people coming in and they want to get on a rebuildable. I would make sure, and I would tell them, look, this is not to try to deter you or anything, but I just want to make sure you know what you're getting into, because there is a lot involved here. You have to have proper batteries, you have to know how to make a coil, you have to know what the resistance of the coil is, and you have to know what the battery can handle. Alright? And there's so much more that goes into it than that. If I didn't know something about the particular mod they had already, you know, I would point them to a website where they could learn. Some people, I would send them home and tell them to look up on YouTube videos of people building so they could see exactly what they were getting into. And several of them came back and said, no, that's not something I want to do. Alright. So these instances where people are having their mods blow up in their faces, alright, I can't help but think that this is some poor person, not poor, but some person who had gone in and didn't have any of the information and was not given any of the information. And they went home, blew up in their face. Then you got the other side of the spectrum. You know, you got these people who are ignoring the safety aspect of it. Alright, like, I don't care, I want the biggest cloud, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna build a .03 and I'm gonna put it on an 18650 and I'm gonna check the biggest clouds. No, you're gonna end up in the hospital. Alright. These people are getting, you know, teeth blown out of their mouths. They're getting severe burns on their face, lips, inside of their mouth, down their throat, into their lungs. It's you got to know the safety about it. You got to know what to do and what not to do, what is safe to do. You know, most of my other videos, my older videos, I always stressed safety. You know, when it came down to snipping your wire, close your eyes or look the other way. Down to check your resistance. Make sure it is something that your battery can handle. As a vape store owner and a vape store worker, you need to know these things so you can pass that information on to the next person. Second rant is, you know, vaping is under heavy scrutiny right now. And the last thing we need are people going around in public places blowing these massive clouds, irritating people. Alright, that's not something we need. There is a time and a place for blowing competition style clouds. Alright, and that's at competitions or in private places, vape stores, things like that. But not in the general public, alright? That's only going to cause a negative outlook on vaping. Is, oh, I don't want that, you know. I don't want to blow stupid massive clouds and have to open the windows because I can't see. You know, you're going to get a lot of that. So there is a time and a place for it, and just be mindful of where you vape and how you vape. Third, and probably my biggest rant. When did vaping steer away from the new people? From trying to get more people to quit smoking? When did it go from, yeah, come try this out? It's, you know, the ego battery with a clear-mizer. It went from that to all sub-ohm. It went to blowing clouds. That's predominantly what I see in vaping, is blowing clouds. What can get the lowest resistance? What can get the biggest cloud? It's not what can get this person off of cigarettes. I don't see that anymore. In all the vape stores I go to, I do not see that anymore. Granted, they have a starter kit section, but it's not a focus anymore. When did it quit being about getting people off of cigarettes so they can quit? We need to push more towards that, because as the industry pushes towards blowing bigger clouds, the public look at vaping is not going to be, well, they're not trying to help people quit smoking, they're just trying to blow the bigger cloud, alright? I'm not saying I have anything against blowing clouds or these stores that focus on high-end mods and high-end atomizers and blowing clouds, but we need to kind of get back to our roots. We need to get back to helping people, where vape meets aren't solely a place for getting the next biggest thing on a discount price, for having cloud competitions and filling a restaurant with vape, you know, having to rent a restaurant on a particular day so it's nothing but vapors in that place, because it's going to get so cloudy you have to keep the doors open because it's so vapey in there. Alright, the vape meets I used to go to here in Memphis 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that, they used to be about, you know, helping people get off cigarettes. You know, sure, bring a friend who smokes. We'll talk them into it. We'll hook them up with a free starter kit and some juice, you know, so they can see what it's like. When did it quit being like that? You know, it saddens me to see that it has gone to one side. And, you know, I was going through an old vape group I used to be a part of. I left them for this particular reason. It quit being about helping people. I would see a post by someone, and then in the comments section, a new person would ask a question, and dozens of comments on that particular post responding to all the other comments except for that one new person. Or a new person would make a post of their own and nobody would respond to it. Nobody would comment on it. So it seems as though if you've been into the vaping industry for, more than 2 years, the people I've come across in those particular groups, they don't give a crap about the new guy. They want what's better for them. And for me, I'm very passionate about helping people. I'll see people smoking a cigarette outside at Walmart, and I'll walk up to them and ask them, hey, have you given any thought to vaping? And I'll give them a list of stores to go to, and I'll say, okay. It's not like, oh, knock, knock, knock on your door on Sunday morning, have you found Jesus type. Not to offend those people who do that. But there is a safer alternative, and it has been proven in several studies that it is a safer alternative. It is not safe, it is a safer alternative. Alright? And the goal is to get people to quit smoking. And my goal was to quit smoking and then quit vaping a short period of time after that, but it became a hobby for me. Alright? So we got to get back to our roots. We got to get back to helping people and spreading the message that, no, vaping is not 100% safe, but it is a safer alternative, and it is a good smoking cessation technique. So there's that rant. I'm done with that. Happy Thanksgiving. All right. I know we're all going to be having turkey and ham, and there are going to be people catching their garages on fire as they try to deep fry a turkey and fail. Let's hope that doesn't happen. I got some good videos coming up. I think I've showed you this already, but I'll show you again. I have the 454 coming up, which is a quad coil RDA. I will be doing somewhat of a build video. I'll already have the coil set up on it. Too difficult for me to try to put the coils on it on camera and stay in shot without taking all day. I'll be getting some other things. One of my first videos was a Patriot dripper, and it was done with a very poor camera. I will be redoing that video, the whole process, from building your coil down to installing your coils, putting the cotton in, making sure it works fine, and then a full review of it, which is the added part. I did not do a review of the dripper. I will be. Then I think this weekend I'll be getting a turbo. I'll do a build video on that. Might get a mod to look at, not sure. Next week I'm going to be taking a look at a brand new sub-tank, and it's not called the sub-tank, but it is a sub-tank style tank with replaceable coil heads produced by the company The Vapors, and they're located in Tracy, California. While I was out there, we picked up 2 of them. I will be doing a look at one of them next week if I can. If not, it'll probably the following week. So I'll take a look at that. We're going to do the 454. We're going to do the Patriot. I'm going to do an old school dripper as well. Haven't seen these for sale in a couple of years. The Phoenix RDA. Old school dripper. I'm going to do one of those. Just to show you guys kind of where it started. So that'll be fun. put in the comments what you'd like to see me do from old school to new school, you know, and I'll see if I can't get my hands on it and do it for you. And just tell me what you'd like to see, so I can make sure I'm putting out good content for you. I'm going to continue to aim my videos more towards the people who are wanting to learn. Because they're going to look up a video of the particular atomizer they have, and they want to learn how to build it. That's why I did all the different build tutorials. Yeah, sure, you build one dripper, you've built a lot. But these people who want to learn how to build, and they don't have a vape store near them to go and learn, they're stuck kind of learning off of the internet. And that's how I was. That's how I started. I started by watching YouTube videos, and I wasn't given all the information I needed. So I started doing my own videos when I became proficient at it, and started adding the information that I would have liked to have seen in the videos when I was learning. And that's why I've done so many different build tutorials on different atomizers, is because people are going to look up the specific atomizer they have and look up a build tutorial for that. So let me know what you want to see, and I will do my best to get it out. So there's that. What else is there? Can't think of anything right now. I might try out some new types of coils. If they work out for me, I'll put up builds of them. But other than that, I think that's it. There was Happy Thanksgiving. I hope it's a great one for y'all. It's going to be for me, surrounded by family, great food, you know. It's the holiday season, you know, it's the time for everybody's diets to just go out the window, for you to put on as much winter weight as you can, so you can make it through the winter, and then when the summer hits, you're like, okay, I got to get that beach body going. I haven't had a beach body since high school. So after the holidays, I'm going to do it. I've been saying I'm going to do it, and I've been trying to do it, you know. Going to California kind of killed my diet. So I'm going to go back on my diet and back on my exercise routine. But that's not going to, that has absolutely nothing to do with vaping. Sorry. Happy Thanksgiving. Let me know what you'd like to see me do in the comments. CASA. Somebody post in the comments a link to CASA, because for some reason I cannot find a new, I cannot find it. There's something going on. I got an email and accidentally deleted it. So I'll probably get with one of my guys on Facebook and get the link to it. But if you can, go ahead and post it for those who don't know. Other than that, I think that is it. I am seriously enjoying my Odachi. I have rebuilt it. Come on, focus. There we go. With Eco Wool. And it's not giving me the dry hits that it was with steel mesh. So I've been enjoying the crap out of this. So thanks for watching my videos. For all of you who have subscribed to my channel, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. For everybody who has commented on my channel, thank you so much. It means a lot to me. I had one of my viewers send me a message on Facebook, and he wanted to show me a build that he had done on his Mutant. which is the hybrid Genesis atomizer. And normally I build it with stainless steel cable and eco wool. But he sent me a build and it was set up as an auto dripper, and I had never done my TNT as an auto dripper. So I tried to do it his way, and he had microcoils set up on it. I couldn't get it to work. So I ended up using a drill bit and wrapping the coils around that. And I got that. So there it is, Nathan. That's my build. I'm going to have to change out the cotton because it's too tight in the wick holes, so it's choking off the coils. So shout out to Nathan for sending that to me, getting me to check that out. You know, it's cool. You guys are commenting on my videos and then sending me links and messaging me on ways to do things, you know. It's cool because I don't know it all. So if, you know, if I make a mistake in my videos, point it out to me and I will learn from it, all right? Because I'm learning something different every day. So again, thank you all. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I will see you again this weekend. Let's have a vape and then we'll call it done.